recommended gear. Yes. That stuff. Now we have our experience stuff on. And we haven't unlocked any other jobs or anything yet besides pugilist. So we're just gonna chill with that. And let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna primarily focus on main quests. We're not gonna worry about side quests. So like, for those who don't know, the main quest is the one with like the little fire symbol underneath my goals. I have the up in the corner. It'll tell you current main scenario quest that you need to go on, and like where to pick it up, things like that. But the ones that are just like this, those are side quests. They aren't required. The lock and key ones are locked quests. You have to be a certain level or do a certain thing to unlock them. And then the plus symbol ones are ones that you are either gonna get you jobs, they're going to give you important story options, things like that. That end up unlocking dungeons. There's a bunch of stuff. And you can see this little Moogle's lit up. We cannot participate in this event because we're not high enough level. But on my main, I'm current. If you've played this currently, we're at the end of expansion event. So this Moogle is for currency. So you get these currencies by running certain dungeons and stuff and raids. And if you collect a certain amount of them, you get cool prizes. Like for instance, the top tier prize this time around is an Inferno jacket that has Ifrit on the back. It has Ifrit on the back. It has like the Final Fantasy 14 symbol. It's really cool. And there's also like mounts, things like that you can get from here. It's all really cool. I think this outfit's so cool. Like, look at that. So badass. Look at that. That looks so good. Yeah, that's what I'm farming on my main right now. But we're not going to be able to do it. We're not high enough level to do any of that. Just the lowest tier stuff, you have to be level 50 to do. So we're not going to worry about that. Because we physically can't. But, anyway, let us continue. We're just gonna go right on in here. Yeah, so this is an Aetherite. Just by right-clicking it, you start to attune. And whenever I saw that, I'd like specifically walk away from it. On my when I first started playing, I'm like, oh, I don't want to attune to anything. Hail, adventure! Might you come at the behest of Miss Memori of the Quicksand? Excellent. Which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That'll be 100,000 gil, if you please, madame. This little motherfucker. Apologies. I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. Ah. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests me that you are unfamiliar with the use of Aetherites. Allow me to explain. These these crystalline oh, sorry, I need to burp. Agglomerations, there we go. These crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another, aka fast travel. Perchance you have heard of return and teleport. Well, these teleportation spells make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of aether. Given that there is an Aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune herself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any Aetherite you encounter from now on. I pray you found that information informative. Should I wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. Thank you, my guy. We've learned return and teleport. Now we have heartstones, things like that. And we're just gonna set yeah, we have no other Aethernet. Yeah, set home point. This is just gonna be our home point. Oh, you know, players. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, these are actually worse. Yeah, we have like the Cloud Strife gear. We got the Zidane gear. It's all for having, these are subscription bonuses. They're just gonna skip our little booties along. We're gonna go down here and pick up the Thaumaturge Guild. So these little markings right here are waypoints within waypoints, essentially. They're specifically waypoints inside of big cities. I'm gonna go pick this one up. Way of the Samurai, so we have to be level 50 to do it. And once we do that, we'll unlock the Samurai, and that's what we're gonna be from now on. And currently, if I'm not mistaken, the Dragon Quest event's still going on, but we can't, yeah, we can't do it though, because we're not high enough level. So if you have the Dragon Quest, you get the Slime Crown. And it has jiggle physics too. What would you, wait, we can buy it though. We can buy this, I'm gonna buy the Slime Crown. We can at least do that. Yes. It's better, yes, okay. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Okay, anyways. We don't have a headpiece on, so it's actually better than nothing. Yeah, but doing to this. Yep, you have now access to Aetherites. Travel quickly around the city. Now we can travel to the plaza, because the plaza is the only one equipped. So as you can see, running around can be pretty slow. If we attune to the Aetherites, instead, if we're like all the way over here at the Adventurers Guild, and need to get here, we don't have to walk there, we can just teleport there. I think it's an awesome feature, honestly. Because now we gotta, because we don't have it, we gotta run all the way there. While we're here, then we're gonna stop by the Pugilist Guild. And we just speak to Gagaruna. Greetings and welcome to the Pugilist Guild. I see you already walked the path of the Pugilist, yet your journey has only just begun. I highly recommend you add your name to our roll, but there is no better place in all the realm to train in our discipline than here. Origins of pugilism, as we know it, can be traced back to the stagings of bare-handed bouts at the Colosseum. These contests attracted fighters from far and wide, bringing their myriad styles crashing together on the bloody sands. Amidst this chaotic intermingling of styles, there rose a pugilist of singular strength and skill. This woman made it her life's mission to master every form she encountered, that she might refine her art. Among her many so worthy exploits, we pugilists remember her participation in a gladiator tournament most fondly. Back when bare-handed fighting was still seen as a pastime for peasants, she took on fully armed and armored gladiators and effortlessly bested the lot of them. Word of her feat spread across the realm like wildfire, of course, and Ul'dah swiftly transformed into a center of pugilism, with people flocking from all over to train under this master among masters. The woman's name is Cornelia, and it is to her that the Pugilist Guild owes its existence. The art practiced here is based on her all-encompassing style, and this training hall is modeled upon the one which she once built. And there it is, a brief history of our guild. I've told this tale 1,000 times, but gods, it never fails to fan the flames of my fighting spirit. Now then, should you wish to proceed with enrollment, you must first obtain the guild master's approval. Let me know if you would like to meet him. Guild. We have food. I like to keep my food in my second tab, in the back over here. And it gives you an experience boost as well. So we're gonna eat one right now. And it lasts half an hour. It also gives you other stats. So like it gives us vitality, direct hit rate, and skill speed. But yeah, meals give you 3% bonus experience, and the earrings we have give us a total of an additional 30%. So you're at 33% right now. Where are we going? Oh yeah, we're going to the market. Where we're going. Can we? No, we still can't yet. We haven't done the quest yet. Okay. Bobbity boopy, bobbity boppy. We're gonna go just this way and down. Yeah, this way and down. Look at the market. It's so dead because it's 1:30 in the morning. And you are? Oh, a newly come adventure. But of course, I am Ciceroga. What can I do for you? Ah, you would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace. Very wise. As for my fee, what? You expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask an old Dan for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I'd rather doubt you could afford my services, but the fact you offer nothing is laughable. Oh, we got this letter. My boy, we got this letter. Is that enough? Oh, Mistress Mamori instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. I look so dumb with the hat, I'm gonna be honest. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageous, situated in the in relation to the other city-states, Ulda's markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of the Eorzean commerce. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city. The majority of maritime trade between Vilbrand and Aldenard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies in consortia have chosen Ulda as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders, day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided as long as he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer. Allegedly a sword, perhaps? Or a shinier trinket. Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you will find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives, and crafting materials. And to the south, you will find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Like fishing stuff. That's what I'm currently trying to level in my main. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof should you find yourself something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. That is all the complimentary aid you shall give for me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Mamori. Now, off with you. Yes, yes. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you, Ciceroga. A very nice man. Anyways, I'm gonna get this Aetherite roller here. So to give it an additional little tour. Okay, there's a train. I'll be right back. Actually, while the train's going by, I'm gonna use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Because I'm eating cashews. Cashews are so good. Anyway, what was I say? To go along with what he said, you have these boards. These boards are like an auction house, essentially. If you've played World of Warcraft, players can auction off items and stuff. You have these bells. We don't have any hired retainers. The retainers are essentially like little maids or whatever that come to our aid, and they're like our banking system. And this, if you're in a guild, is a guild bank. That's about what that is. And I'll worry about all that stuff another time. All this stuff another time. Back to Mamori. Run, I'm gonna eat more cashews. Drop cashew. I got cashews. Into the quicksand. Mamori, my girl, where you at? It's a real Lockhart. That's a pretty cool weapon, my guy. Modi, we're back. Oh, how was your tour of the city, Bella? Get lost, did you? Ah, well, Elda's a big place with lots to see and do. Wander around aimlessly. Aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you need to remember where things are. So when you go explore and explore like you got a purpose, eh? Yes, ma'am. As my hat jiggles as I nod my head. Alright then. All that's left is for you to work hard, make money, and spend it here in the Quicksand. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And our next quest requires us to be level 4. We are not level 4. Well, shit. Yeah, and if we ever go mute, just know, Casey and I live next to a train yard. And especially this time of night, well, I guess morning, we have Amtrak that goes by. It gets pretty annoying, but we have to deal with it. Okay, before we do anything, I'm going to collect all the Aetherites here. And I think we're just going to go outside and kill some enemies if we hit level 4. Buy one of these Aetherites. That way we can teleport around later. Auto run as I eat cashews. There it is. There it is. I'll say, some of these Aetherites don't make sense. Like this one to this one. In fact, there's like ones like right in front. Like, there's like one here. Okay. There's one here. There's one here. That makes sense. But the fact there's one here, 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 and here doesn't make sense to me. I'm gonna be honest. They're just, it's not that far of a walk. I think we'd be level 5 to do these quests, right? No, you'd be level 1. I still think you'd be level 5 though to be able to do them. Like to accept them, because you have to be able to do your first, one of your first pugilist quest missions, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go check. Let's just talk to this person really quick. Yeah, sure. Level 10. You'd be level 10 to do it. Okay. We'll come back and do all those later, like another time. And where we want to go is we want to go this way. But we're gonna go up. Not through there. I think I think it's through here. It's through here and around, up and around. That's where we're gonna go. The last ones. Up and around. Alright, so there's 2 up here. And we'll go here. We'll go and fight till we get level 4 and then you continue the main story. Yeah, buddy. Here, I think this is the last one. We might have to go to up to the airship area as well. There's airship docking to make you go from capital city to capital city. I think we might have to go up there as well. No, we don't. Okay. You've attuned yourself to all the Aetherite shards in Ul'dah. The Gate of Nald, the Gate of Thal, the Gate of Sultana, and the airship landing are now accessible in the Aetherite destinations. Yeah, so what we can do. We'll have to wait for these all cycle through first. Is that now that we have attuned to all of them, we now teleport to like all the main gates. So let's go to Nald. Now we're teleported right outside. Super easy. Oh, check our hunting log. We need hornets, marmots, and shrews. We can get all those while we're here. Okay. Let's just do the hunting log for these three really quick. We need four marmots. Yes, we've unlocked our second ability. True Strike. Yes, we've become more powerful. Or we've become too strong now. Look at that, we two-shot things. One more marmot. Easy enough. Cool. We need 3 more hornets still, I think. Pretty sure we need 3 more hornets. Let's go kill these boys. Maybe now. 1 more hornet. We need 2 hornets. Okay. Get out of here, dude. That's all the hornets we need. And the shrews are over this way. Giant tortoise. Yeah, we're not messing with him. Last time I tried messing with the giant tortoise, I died. I got this level. Die. My hand. Need 4 snapping shrews as well. Easiest game, dude. No, the game actually the game gets kind of hard later, like on main story stuff. There we go. Easy enough. Easily completed. What are the other ones we need to do? Cactuar. We need to do Oberon. So this is the Cactuar's in the western. Oberon is in the Black Brush. That's in western. That's in central. That's in western. That's in western. Western, central. But those are all like up here. Yeah, the Black Brush. We'll go to there later. I'm not gonna worry about them right now. I'm not too worried. I want to keep up with the hunting log. I've still never done the hunting log on my actual main. But I want to keep up with it on this one. Gosh, she's drying out my throat. Modi the Quicksand wants to introduce you to a certain someone at the old dispatch yard. Ooh, we're to get boots. Yes, boots. Well, youngin, how are you finding your fine Ul'dah then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap it's time you'd venture beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of Ul'dah are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, that's another altogether. Ugh. I know you a bloke you might fancy speaking to. You. Name of Papa Shan. Papa Shan, dude. Fucking Papa Shan's a legend. Find him over at the Ul'dah dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Thanalan. Head out the door across the hall and you'll see a gate of Nald staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon it for long. There's dangers beyond the wall, though. More than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Okay, let's go talk to Papa Sean, dude. Fucking Papa Sean. All my boys love Papa Sean. Yeah, it's just gonna be up here, and he's gonna be like off to the side. Should be like over there somewhere. Yeah. Over here, all the way over by the train tracks. Over there. Over in there yonder. Palom, let's go, Palom. I love the music in this game too. It's so good. Papa Sean. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Modis advised me to expect, I am Papa Sean, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell, passing his final years in quiet and solitude. Well, no, there have been plenty of those in these last 5 years since the calamity struck. Devastating. Fast. Make sure Casey's not waking up. For those who don't know, the calamity. So, Final Fantasy 14. It's called now it's called Final Fantasy 14: A Realm Reborn. The reason it's called A Realm Reborn is because the original Final Fantasy 14, for lack of a better word, was shit. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. So what they did was they remade it essentially into the awesome game you see now. And the calamity was that remaking. Instead of just remaking the game, they made it an entire thing where like they remake the game and have it in the lore, which is really cool. And all the players that died or like that were playing at the time during that actually stayed to the end, those players got special rewards, and they're actually in the lore now as like the heroes that died during the calamity. It's really cool. And now true Uldans work together, doing all our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our homes, we have rebuilt Ul'dah, the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard, too, are born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain. There are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ul'dah needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe it may have some work suited to one of your ability. Oh, okay, let's go. What do we want? We're going to be strength based, so we'll go with the strength. We're not going to go with the, we're not going to go with the intelligence, but I want to see what they look like. What do we got? Okay. What do the others look like, though? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Or we can go with money. But we should go with these because they're better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at them boots. Station Master Papa Sean has a simple task for you as fledgling adventurer. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just happens a number of centuries have been sent to guard the area. A dispatch to dispatch yard, as it were. They were long been away from the shade and feather beds of the city. Hot days and the cold nights can play hellers on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like, like, oh my god. I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. You go, Papa Sean. You go. And one of them's just up here, by the way. You know, Papa Sean always thinking about killing himself, dude. Fucking Papa Sean, man. Oh, goodness. Serious Sultan Sworn. Hello, sir. Halt, madam. I'm going to have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. I have a pretzel, sir. State your name and business. A toilet pretzel from Papa Sean. By the gods, forgive me. You could say this new post has my nerves in a twist. I'm terribly sorry for that. Yes, well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe as long as I stand watch. Please give Papa Sean my thanks and tell him that I only wish to repay the favor. We've delivered one of the pretzels. We're doing great. Stern Sultan Sworn, I see you in the distance. Would you like a pretzel, my dude? Western front clear or eastern front clear? Yes, sir. For me, from Papa Sean, a Twilight pretzel, my favorite. How could he know? Can't fight on an empty stomach, now can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. So he's a pussy. And the last one's super north, yeah. Well, not super north, but it's up north. Water. Bum 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 bum. Servine Sultan Sworn. 12 save me. Scorching days, freezing nights, these posts will be the end of me. Have a pretzel, my dude. Twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Now that's a refreshing goddamn pretzel. I feel reborn. I love that in Final Fantasy XIV. They aren't afraid to cuss. I love it. It feels more honest, to be honest. Like, the dialogue just feels more honest with how people would actually react. Or it's coming for me. Papa Sean, I delivered your pretzels. Now you don't have to worry about killing yourself. You returned them? You returned, and with a deal fewer pretzels. I see. Tell me, how fair are Sultan Sworn sentries? Did you have anything to report, anything at all? What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles then. Stay a moment. There's more I would like to ask of you. Here. Well, we're gonna get the Bone Horror. Thank you, Papa Sean. Get some new gear equipped. Yes. What is it? We learned, yes, we learned Snap Punch. The third part in I think is it third part? Yes, it's the third part in our rotation. Bella, I'm just this moment. No, the time for concealment is past. Truth is, even before you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news, which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultan Swarm. Papa Sean is in dire need of your assistance. What you need, Papa Sean? I'll always help Papa Sean out. A young noblewoman of his very prestigious family has run away from home I have been ordered to see to her safe return. The Sultan sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for you not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I feel those less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow for her to come home to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. Oh. Oh, Papa Sean. It cannot happen, Bella. It must not happen. I need your help. I need you to help me find her. My fucking stupid hat. Looks so dumb. Praise the 12. I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but that land is vast and there are so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilyria. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of Sultan Tree. Good luck. Yes, sir, Papa Sean. Yes, sir, sir. Okay, so before we go look for her, we're gonna go do, because we hit level 5, or actually we're at level 6 now, we're gonna go do our job quests. Whenever your job quests appear, always do them, because they can unlock new abilities for you, and they can give you better gear. We're gonna go do our job quest really quick. Jiggle jiggle. I love this hat, honestly. It's such a good hat. To the Pugilist Guild. We're just gonna run because it should be just like right over here. Get on in here. What's Hamon got for us now? Master Hamon. Where the heart is, the goblet. So this is the goblet is a player housing area. So this is gonna teach us about player housing. MMA has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. Have you heard the news about the goblet? I want to make sure that was a girl. Okay. All that quality land, so desperately coveted, is to be auctioned off to bidders, regardless of their origins. Even adventurers have the right to participate. Just imagine, the entire area could end up owned by wealthy foreign. Beg your pardon, miss. Isn't like I dislike adventurers. Far from it, actually. But when you consider that Ul'dah is still struggling to accommodate countless refugees, the idea that this land is being sold for profit is not surprising whatsoever, come to think about it. Still, the least they could do is give preferential treatment to hard-working Uldans like me. I've been saving for years just to wait for an opportunity like this to come along. Say, you wouldn't happen to be curious as well, would you? About the goblet. My hands are full here, but if you could have a moment to head that way and look into the auction business on my behalf, I'd be ever so grateful. There's bound to be an Immortal Flames representative by the gates or in the goblet who can explain what's going on. This wouldn't happen without General Raban's approval of that much, I'm sure. Okay, let's go do the goblet quest real quick. It's just right here. Yeah, so it's one of many player housing areas. Player housing in this game exists, but it is, if you want an actual house, is very limited. Very limited. It's very expensive too. Millions of gil. Millions. What you can do though is if you save up enough money, you can get an apartment. And my main has an apartment. Apartments are significantly cheaper and there's a lot more of them. Way more of them. I have an apartment because they're pretty easy to get. Miraji. Heard about the auctions, have you? You're not the first to approach me this eve. Aye, it is true. In an effort to encourage immigration to our great nation, all lands within the Goblet are to be set aside for adventurers like yourself. Tragic, some might say. Only adventurers will be permitted to settle within its wards, but such decisions were made by men wiser than I. Peaceful place, the Goblets. A man-made oasis built atop a towering butte. Ah, but why bother explaining when you can see it for yourself? Just head through these gates and follow the road. I wish you to know more about the Goblet. Speak with the recruit station just past the entrance. He will be happy to assist you. Proceed to the quest where the heart is going. You may visit any residential ward within the Goblet. Then you just go here. View tabs, and these are all the homes. So essentially what it's going to be is that these are the person that owns the home. And if it's something like this, where it's like dash dash 7th dash dash, those are guilds. So you can also buy guild homes. They're typically, usually they're bigger, if not mistaken. But yeah, you can buy guild homes for your entire guild to live in. But if they're like this, they're owned by one person. Yeah, as you can see, they're all usually used up. Alright, all usually used up. If they're not used up, they're typically on auction, and people are like dying to get their hands on homes, kind of thing. Yeah, so we're just gonna go and select. Let's just go with number 5. We'll go with number 5, and let's go visit it. Yeah, so there's 60 plots per. 60 plots per, 24 overall, and that's just the Goblet. And even then, there's definitely not enough player housing for like the people that for enough people that actually want them. Now we are in the Goblets, the 5th ward of the Goblet specifically. Housing, the player housing is so cool though. And essentially what you would do is when you buy a house, you buy a plot of land and you actually build the house. They all can look different. And it's like why these all have different like layouts. It's because they're built by players using like in-game money. Got a cashew in my throat. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Goblet. Beg your pardon? An old down woman asked you to learn more about the auctions? Oh dear, as you may have heard, these plots are reserved exclusively for adventurers. Since your friend is an old down citizen, she is ineligible to participate. Or her. You yourself have a mind to purchase a plot. Pray speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. Boy, now we go back to her. But let's go take a tour really quick. I'm just gonna go. Oh yeah, and they have Aetherite Night here, but you instantly know all of them, so you can teleport throughout the entire area. Yeah. Here's the ward. As you can see, smaller houses look like this. You get medium-sized houses. You get big houses. So as an example, go to like a small house really quick. So this is considered a small house. I don't know if they're accepting people, but yeah, they have like the power to teleport to their own house, things like that. Yeah, no, you can't go in. Yeah, that's a small looking house. You know, it's a good size. And right here is a medium-sized house. I don't know if I'm allowed to do anything here. It looks like you can pick their crops and stuff. I'm not gonna do that. It's their house, but you can't go inside. So let's go inside and look at their house. I'm not gonna pick their crops and stuff. That's their shit, you know. Ooh, this is really pretty. This is really pretty. Little fish guys. Yeah, all this is built by the player essentially. It's like a custom layout. I think it's a custom layout at least. See, upstairs. Yes, this is medium size. Oh, the Final Fantasy 12 Giza rabbit. Aw. They got their love bed. Oh, fox. Aw. Wait, what's over this way? Ah, yes, the bath, the shower. It's very claustrophobic in here. I'm gonna be honest. The greenery makes it very cramped. Like, there's not much space, it feels like. Get the fuck out of here. And then if you exit out here, yeah, you have crops and stuff. It's really cool. Oh my god, there's so many plants. I can't see where I'm going. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I'm trapped. I am trapped. Okay. If we go up here, this is one of the bigger houses. We saw small, we saw medium. Now this is large. This is a large scale house up here, if we can get to it. Yeah, this is a large size house. Where's the entrance even? There it is. Entrance to the large house. Large houses are really cool. They got like blacksmiths, they got training dummies. They got that's their Aetherite thing, so they can teleport via this tree. Outdoor spa. Go inside. Yeah. You can have it set to where people are allowed or not into your house. These people just have it public. People can go and look at what they've done. Mannequins. All these weapons. They have an orchestra roll thing to set custom music to play. Oh my god. Oh, look at this. Oh my, look at this. You got look. Let me just zoom in. So that's Ultima weapon right there. I don't know what this is. Diablos. It's Ruby weapon. You got a. What is his name? I don't know why I'm blanking. I'm blanking on this guy too. I don't know why I'm blanking on some of these names, but these are two bosses. And you got a giant pit of gold in the center. On this side, it looks like we got Bahamut. And we got this. I don't know what this is. Don't know who. I fought this. I don't remember who this is. Oh, what is his name? This is a creature that was also in Final Fantasy XI. And it's like known for being super hard. This is another boss. I don't know what this is. I'm blanking on a lot of these bosses, but we'll be fighting them all on stream eventually. And there's Alexander. I'm assuming they got these for like beating them as a guild in like a very like high difficulty, probably in like ultimate difficulty. I'm gonna be honest, this is one of the cooler houses I've explored. I've explored a couple of houses. Definitely one of the cooler ones. This one's really cool. Little dinner area. If I'm not mistaken, you can actually, if you're part of the guild, you can actually eat the food. Because I know there are edible foods you can get that you can just place. Maids and stuff. You get custom art from the game. You got upstairs. You got giant Bahamut wings. This place is wealthy as fuck. Bedroom. Oh, that's pretty cool background. Bathroom. Next to, I'm assuming, another bedroom. Yep. I'm gonna go across, and we got a library. An aquarium. This place is sweet. Oh, and they got a little garden area that you can pick crops from. This place was awesome. I love their downstairs area. This place looks awesome. But yeah, that's an example of like a large. The large ones are typically owned by guilds because there's usually a lot of people living there. But then if we go down here, you see this big building down here. I can teleport to it to make it easier. Where would it be? Is this the Brimming Heart? I think it might be the Brimming Heart. The Brimming Heart is the center. We're looking for the Sultana's Breath. Is where we wanted to teleport to. There. This right here is the apartment complex. So I actually, and my character, live in the apartment complex. In this apartment complex in this ward, on this realm. Yep. So you can buy an apartment. And you ask about apartments. Let's see if I can actually visit my own apartment while we're here. We might be able to. Like I said, I should be living in this ward in this complex. So, which one is it? See if I can even find it. This is 1 through 15, 16 through 30. Pretty sure I live in this one. I might not. I'll be honest with you. I live in one of them. I do live in one of the apartment complexes. Yeah, as you can see, there's even still space in here. Let's just go to this one. Because why not? This is, yeah. So this is how big of an apartment is. It's typically one room, but if you have stairs and stuff, you can add a second floor. But yeah, so it's just one big room, and you can add as many things in here as you can fit, essentially. Mine is nowhere near as nice as this. I have basically nothing. I have a bed, and like that's it. Really, Bidoof this got him. I really thought I lived in this one. Guess not. Okay. Go to lobby. Actually, I didn't want to go to lobby. I wanted to leave. Yep. And you get a bunch of different stuff. You can change the lighting, everything. Wait, we can buy furniture and stuff here? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know that. I should have probably done that. Well, now I know for my main. I didn't know I could actually do that at that person. I genuinely thought I had to collect everything. So everything in my apartment is things I've either gotten from dungeons or things like that. Or like events. I've never actually collected anything ever. Anywho, let's go to the entrance, which I think is... It is... Goblet North. No, that's east. Whoops. Whoops. I want to go to Goblet North. There we go. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, housing is pretty cool. I'll leave residential district. Let's return this quest in and then continue our harder than rock quest. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Mime, you've returned. Tell me, what have you learned about the auctions? Huh? What do you mean it's reserved exclusively for adventurers? I mean, sure, times are tough. Every nation is scrambling to attract formidable fighters. What about my needs? What about my 40 acres and a chocobo? Oh, it's not fair. Sorry, Mime. Here. Yeah, we can teleport to the goblet whenever we want. I like the slime. Eventually we'll have to get rid of it, but not yet. I want to keep the slime as much as possible. Okay, let's go north again and go find the chick we need to find. The Sultan Tree. My transmog is not the best, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, so straight up the gold that he also had to collect was supposed to go to Chichudo. And he spent it all on himself, hence dodging the question. It's raining. Ooh. Yes, okay. We're going to this tree. This tree. And we're going to the front of this tree, like over here. If I'm not mistaken. The noise. Is that the shrew? I feel like someone's scampering right next to my ear. Okay, so hooded Lalafell, this is who we came to search for. You see this glow right here? That means it's actually like an important event for the story. Oh, Sultan Tree. You're about to enter an instanced battle. Yep. It only happens during the main quest, and it was like, okay, it's gonna sink you to this level. You have to be at least around this level to do it, ideally. Some parts do have.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself.
Right here. Oh.
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
So, is she not going to address the fact that I'm also here? Yeah,
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
Oh, Lilira. Some parts of the game, specifically instance parts, usually are voice acted. That's really cool.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one the Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge.
Yep, I did my best. I just followed the map. I love how my hat is swaying in the rain.
You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness.
We're all good.
You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person.
Gargoyle. What do we got? What do we got?
Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way.
Let's do this, my guy.
Dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
I got you, my guy. Let's do this. Big fight, big fight. Let's get the Balnaga. Easy fights, dude. Yeah, so this one's from the rear, this one's from the flank, and this one is just in a general sense. So we do rear, flank, back to rear, do this one, and then flank. Yeah, so Monk has a lot of movement involved like this. So once we get a lot more abilities, it gets a lot more intense. I love how he's just labeled as handsome stranger. Okay, we got some lessers coming in. Take care of these guys really quick. And we'll fight this guy again. Super easy. The first instance fight, it really isn't that bad. Stay close if you want me to heal you. He doesn't need to heal me. We're too good. We're already level 7. We don't need healing. We're too good. like video games, dude. Get out of here, Lesser Balnag. Get out of here. More? You wanna fight me too? Get out of here, dude. Easiest fight, dude. Duty complete, easy fight.
Whew.
My hat. Ooh, a crystal. Ooh. Yes. What's cool about this is that unlike in like WoW and stuff like that, if you wear jewelry and stuff, it actually appears like our rings, our necklace, our earrings are actually gonna appear on our body if we get different ones. This fucking hat, dude. This fucking hat.
Hear, feel, think.
Crystal, legitimately. I didn't want to be a Lalafell because I thought being a Lalafell would be. I wanted it to be a kind of serious. I didn't want it to be too. I didn't want all the cutscenes to just be like a laughing stock because of just being a Lalafell. But this hat makes things way worse. Way worse. I would prefer, honestly, being a Lalafell would have been way better than having this hat. But I can't get rid of it. It's a thing now.
Crystal bearer.
It's too good.
I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Ooh, big crystal.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
So Hydaelyn essentially is the big crystal, and she wants us to go collect the other crystals, which are supposed to be revealed as we just live out the lives to us. Okay. These are other player characters, also warriors of light. It came in top down. All you see, really dramatic scene. Happy, smiling, like slime.
Go now,
So dumb.
my child,
It's so dumb.
and shine thy light on all creation.
So dumb. I love it. You go, Jada.
Coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
We're talking about the gargoyle, okay.
The void scent? Yeah, but how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream. No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt.
Bruh, you don't even know me. I had a vision from God, dude.
Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal.
Vision from God.
But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
Yes, of course, these hands. These hands are very
Dare
capable.
you pass me about like a swaddled babe?
Shut up, Lilyria. I am in charge now. I am
shall
the captain
return
now.
and tell them myself.
I am the captain now. Lilyria, get the fuck back here, man.
As you wish, your impetuousness.
Fucking Lilyria, dude.
I suspect we shall meet again before long.
Yes, of course.
Until then, do try and stay awake.
This guy, he doesn't even know me, man. Like I said, meeting with God. Doesn't even realize how cool I am. Oh, goodness. Oh, he'll learn. He'll learn how cool I am. As I have my slime crown. Sprint. Papa Sean, I'm coming. Papa Sean. Coming, Papa Sean. Papa Sean, my boy. Yeah, thank the God you've returned. You had us all so worried. Do you realize what would have happened if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse? Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in their streets. But I have already given you cause to weep, Papa Sean. You and the people of Ul'dah. No, never. Not Lilyra. Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It's not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Sean. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in future. Curtsy, and I'm out of here. Okay. I guess they're all heading out. Good job, Papa Sean. You didn't have to kill yourself. Cannot thank you enough, Bella. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from void-sent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. Like a sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder? I see him at Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the Aether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Bella, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. Pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. Of course, Papa Sean. Anything for you. Anything for Papa Sean. Watch out, Papa Sean might kill.